Welcome to the DeFi Whale YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about how the Zap feature works in Trader Joe, and we're going to talk about how to use it. If you're new here, I'm the DeFi Whale. I've made millions in crypto, and this channel is my way of giving back. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It helps out a lot, and if you like the video, throw a like there as well. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off when you're in Trader Joe. Check the link in the bio to make sure you're going to the correct Trader Joe and not a scam link. You're going to go to the Zap at the top, and we're going to show what this actually does. Now, the whole process of this is just to quickly get your tokens into a farm. So, for example, let's say we're in a farm and we want to farm for USD Joe, right? So USDC, or we can just click here, USDC and Joe, and we want to farm here. So let's go back to our Zap, and we have Joe. So we're going to say, let's take 100 Joe, and we're going to turn that into LP Joe USDC. And what's going to happen here is this Joe is going to transfer into an LP token. And we'll show how to do this manually in just a second and what the actual process is. But effectively what will happen is this amount of Joe, 100 Joe, which right now is equal to about 116 US dollars, is going to transfer between half the value in Joe and half the value of USDC on US dollars on each side. And that's what's going to give us the LP token that we can go in and farm. Otherwise, we can go to the pool tab on Trader Joe and do this process manually. But for now, we're going to Zap. You have to pay a couple of different fees, so that's important to remember as you're going through. So this is about 1.3% of an AVAX. And once we finished our Zap, we have those LP tokens, so we can go ahead and go into the farm. We can search Joe, and we can scroll down until we find Joe-USDC.E, because that's what we just zapped. And we're going to go in here, we're going to max out our LP tokens, and we're going to approve to stake our LP tokens and start farming our rewards. And just like that, we have our LP tokens staked, and we are earning an APR on the pool of 2.7, which is going to give to our LP tokens. Now, what I also want to show real quick is the manual process of doing this as well. So what we can also do is we can say, let's go to Joe, and instead of USDCE, let's go to Joe USDC. If we want to put in, let's say 1,000 Joe, and we could also put in the same amount of USDC. The difference here is you actually have to go and buy the USDC. So the value of Zap is you buy one token, and then you can manually add the other amount needed to match so they're equal values, US dollars, on either side. So this process is more manual, and that's where Zap comes in to help. Where Zap hurts a little bit and lacks functionality is there's only so many options. So if you decide you want to Zap your USDCE, there's only so many different LP tokens. And it even says here, if you can't find the LP tokens that you want to Zap to, then you go to the pools page to search for the LP token manually. There's also a fair amount of potential slippage, and you can adjust that here with however needed. So whatever your tolerance is on the slippage. But with that being said, my personal preference, I like to just go to the pool and transfer this way. I'll put a link in the bio that shows a more fluid process on how to go through that. But this video was solely to show you guys Zap, and we're going to go over in other videos the ability to boost your farm with VJoe in a couple of days. So make sure that you subscribe and you're ready for that video coming out. But this hopefully helps you guys if you're wondering what this Zap tab is at the top of Trader Joe. For more Trader Joe content, please subscribe and check out the playlist in my description. That playlist is going to show you everything you need to know about Trader Joe so that if you're getting started in Avalanche, that's a nice place to start. And again, remember, this is the DeFi Whale. I'm going to talk about different ways that you guys can boost your knowledge to learn and earn. And right now, a good way to do that is following me on Twitter, where I'm going to post stuff on real time. I'll put a link for that in the description below. And until next time, peace out, guppies.